非常你好 everyone.
Hello everybody.
大家好.
Welcome back to our channel,
Shanghai Singles. So, are you still single?
Yes, I am. All the time.
I am also quite single. And today we're going to talk about reasons why to date Chinese men.
Yes.
Why are Chinese men good to date?
Yes.
The funny thing is, it took us a while to think of something to say. So don't get all excited, Chinese men. There is an episode coming up about why it's not so great to date you. But actually, it can be very great to date Chinese men. And here is why.
Okay.
Reason number one.
You first or
I can go first. I can go first.
Okay.
I can say, even though my experience is quite limited, because usually I don't make it until date 2. Or let's say they don't make it to date 2. But they're very caring and kind. And what I mean by that is that they send you messages regularly, often too much actually,
yes.
But they want to know how you are doing. And if you say that you are sick, they want to help.
Yeah, there's sometimes they like just bring medicine to your office or
Exactly. Even if you've just been on one date and you say you are sick, they want to buy you the right medication. They say, oh, I know something that helps.
Yeah, they're super caring.
Yeah, and then they say, oh, my mom always gives me this, I will give you this. And they can order it for you and they make sure you get it. So it happened to me twice now that I got medication that I couldn't otherwise buy. Because I'm a foreigner, actually, it is hard for me sometimes to buy medicine online because you need to have a Chinese ID card.
Oh, yeah, right.
So I can't just order it. So, yeah, one time I got like headache pills that worked really well from Japan. And yeah, that was kind of my date who helped me, even though after day 2 we never talked.
Why? What happened?
I'll tell you later.
Okay.
But you know, like even when you don't know them very well, they still have already shown that they're so caring. And I don't think a foreign guy would do that.
And yeah, and also like when they, they arrange a date or something, they will care a lot about what you want to do or what type of stuff you like, instead of just like arrange everything. Blah, 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 blah.
Yeah, exactly. Like, do you like spicy food? What kind of food do you like? Once I was on a date because I said I like spicy food, and then actually it turns out my date doesn't like spicy food. So they just take me to where I want to go.
Yeah.
And I want to, of course, find a place that we both like, but that's how much they care.
Yes. The second that I feel like they are more willing to commit comparing to like foreign guys.
Yeah, perhaps even too eager to commit and be serious about a relationship.
Like they can think, they want to like think about whether should I marry this girl like after 3 days or something.
Yeah, and that is very soon and shocking to many of us in the West that you could expect a marriage proposal within a year where they want to move in with you sooner than you want. I know complaints from my like Western friends, men friends whose girlfriends always want to go faster than they want, and the men are a bit like that too. And at least you know what they want. At least you know what you have in front of you. Because with the foreign men, sometimes you have to like date with them for so many years and then you hope that they're not seeing anyone else and you're afraid to say, am I your girlfriend now? And at least with a Chinese man, you know if you're their girlfriend or not because they will just ask you.
Yeah, and there's always this kind of Rachel stuff, like, can you be my girlfriend stuff? Like, so you know where you are instead of just like, so where are we, And in China,
I feel like, well, because the men are more responsible and it's expected of their families that they're more responsible, they're really thinking about what am I dating for. They're also dating with a purpose more than just for fun.
Just marrying you.
Yeah, they're probably dating for marriage, at least many of them, and that's not necessarily a bad thing.
I was like, to me, I feel like I can't believe like for Western couples sometimes they can date for 10 years and then just split.
Yeah, and they often split. They often even split because the woman throws an ultimatum, like you either marry me or we're over, and then they're over because the man actually was just comfortable in that relationship and taking it for granted. And yeah, that's pretty bad. So at least things can happen too quickly in China, but I think there's a lot to be said.
But I think like one reason why they're more like willing to commit is that getting married is much easier here, and also like getting divorced is a lot easier here because you don't really have to pay for your wife or stuff.
Oh, really?
Yes.
So they don't need a split?
No, like, so there's not so much like financial burden when they, divorce or something.
Okay.
So marriage
But there
is
is
not
a
that
lot.
a big
But there
deal.
is a lot more shame attached to it, right? Like divorcing is seen as something.
Well, the shame attached is more like applied to girls than guys.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so why else is it good to date Chinese men?
They pay.
At least the first date, they like to pay.
Yes, and like for Western guys, I feel like at the first date they only ask you to for a cup of coffee or drink,
Yeah.
or like for a Chinese guy they always take you out for dinner.
I found this really difficult in the beginning because I am from the Netherlands and quite feminist. I always want to split on the first date so that nobody expects anything, and for me that's normal, and in the Netherlands that is normal. Many guys and girls, they split the bill and nobody has any hard feelings and it's fine. But in China I noticed that, okay, local men, they really want to pay for you, and if you don't accept that, you're actually insulting them.
Yeah.
So I had to accept that cultural difference and get over my pride and just say, okay, you can treat me to this dinner. It's usually not expensive at all anyway. So I just stopped fighting over it, and I found that they appreciate that you let them. They want to treat you, so you should let them. And even though back home I would still want to split the bill, in China I'm adapting basically to the culture.
And also, like, if you don't want the guy to pay for you, basically you friend zone him here.
Yeah, you friend zone
right?
him. Yeah, it's offensive actually to refuse that, and I've learned that because maybe that's why in the beginning, like, it was always just one date because I was like, no, I'm paying, or oh, we're paying half, and then they thought I was not interested.
But we do like think girls should pay for ourselves, like girls should be independent. But it's always good, to have someone pay for you, right?
Yeah.
Like I've dated like some like Chinese guys that even pay for my Uber, like back home. So they don't want me to pay my Uber back home. It's like the first few times it feels a bit strange, but now I get used to it.
They're like gentle in ways that in the West would not be seen as accepted or masculine, because what I want to say is that the idea of masculinity in China is very different than the idea of masculinity back home in the Netherlands or even in America. And so guys are a bit more sensitive, but it's okay. Like, they are more okay talking about maybe feelings or how they feel about you, and expressing their, like, I miss you. They say that, and okay, if you're not into a guy, then that is really annoying. You're like, whoa, back the hell off. Like, I've had guys message me, I miss you, when we have never even met. Like, that's just flipping weird. But when you like a guy and they say they miss you, you're like, aw,
That's sweet.
and then back home, people don't do that as easily. Like, everyone is afraid to get hurt all the time, and to be the one to go too soon or to be too quick with the relationship steps, and we're overthinking things. But here, yeah, when he says he misses me, then I'm like, oh, cool.
Also, like, Chinese guys, they're willing, if your bag is too heavy, like, they're willing to take it for you, even if it's like a feminine person.
I don't let them. I have to still work with that. I let them pay on the first date. I don't let them carry my shit. But maybe in the future.
But they're willing to do that. But like, it's my German ex. He's like, no, I'm never gonna take your purse.
Right, because that's the thing too. Okay, in the West, guys they would feel embarrassed walking with a purse. And here it's seen as, okay, you're helping your woman if you carry her purse. So it is masculine to wear that because you're helping her and you're the stronger guy. But back home, people are like, no, I'm not touching that.
I mean, like, if you're really a masculine person, you are not afraid of like taking a purse or something.
You shouldn't care about what other people think of that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Also, like, if you date a Chinese guy, like especially a Shanghainese guy, that they can cook.
Yeah, I have yet to find out. So, like, comment, subscribe, and let me know if you want to cook for me.
Yeah, we will see you in the next episode.
Yeah, thank you for watching.
Bye bye.
再见。